Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas and I am checking in from Melbourne, Australia, and we are here with another awesome episode of Assemble the Troops. Now it is still Cobra Convergence 6, which has been going on all July 2022. Now if you don't know what Cobra Convergence is, I want you to head on over to hcc788.com once you finish this video, of course, and leave a big old like. And check out all of the awesome Cobra content creators that are out there doing amazing work this month and celebrating G.I. Joe's greatest foe, Cobra. And that's exactly what we're doing today, because we're going to head on over to the old Rob Vegas Technology Center and check out an old one. Now, we love Vipers of all kinds and all shapes and sizes. Vipers are awesome. They've got so much going on, and yeah, really cool figures. And today we've got 1994 Viper. We're on the we're into some interesting stuff here. And it's file card frenzy, of course, on top of all of that, if that's not good enough. So you're in for a treat. 1994 Viper, the second last figure that I bought from the American Hero line back in the 1990s, when it was sort of not cool and stuff. But anyway, he's here on the show, so that is cool. And we're going to go check him out, have a bit of fun along the way, and I will see you over at the Rob Vegas Technology Center for all the action. Let's roll! Okay, so we've made it on over to the old Rob Vegas Technology Center, and here we are to check out today 1994 Viper. I think he's about version 3 or 4 or thereabouts. And yeah, we've got ourselves a pretty strange figure. But good news, he is in great shape. So no assembly required. You can see we've got a few other Vipers stacked up in the background. We've got our regular crew of the 2007-ish 25th anniversary Vipers here. Really cool figures. Check them out. How good are they? But of course, the best of the best is my original Viper, the first ever G.I. Joe figure that I got back in the 1980s. And he needs some new arms because his thumbs are broken. But, you know, we are going to make a special occasion out of getting him all fixed up and back into action because, I mean, yeah, that's my first figure, so he needs some love. Anyway, who else needs some love? And that is 1994's Viper version 3, I believe. Let's call it version 3 because we had Sonic Viper on the show recently and he was an interesting guest, of course. And this one is no less of an interesting guest because, of course, he came with what they call a weapons tree accessory lot, which is basically a whole bunch of stuff that's been recycled from an old figure, stamped onto a plastic frame, and you'd have to like sort of, you know, chop them off or cut them out, as it were, and you'd end up with something resembling that. Now, first up, he came with his fork rifle, which I believe that's from one of the Dreadnoks, but in bright red. He came up with this knife. I can't remember who that was from, but pretty sure Dr. Mindbender version 2 had one. Came up with this, what looks like a single shot pistol. Maybe he'd been watching Hard Target. And he came up with another, what looks like a single shot pistol, but I think this came with the Toxo Viper, who was on the show recently. So maybe he really liked Hard Target. That's not for me to reason why, but I enjoy the movie. He also came with Alley Vipers so Alley Viper version 2, the exact same rocket launching, Gatling gunning thing. And something that's interesting about this, if I can go off on a tangent here, not that I ever do, of course, a lot of times when you get one of these rocket launchers, of course, the external casing of said rocket launcher would be one color, and then the little firing mechanism, like the little, basically just the button you press to fire the rocket, would be the same color as the accessories and rockets and things like that. But in this instance, the old elephant in the room there is the buttons black. So I find that interesting, and like, have they really just stopped caring about the design of the figures at this point in time? Who knows? But of course, to fire the rocket launcher, you pop it in there until it goes click. You find a target and you let them have it. If it works. There we go. No. Whoa. I'll have to edit that. Hopefully that didn't go under the couch. Let's try it again. Kaboom. Got him. Anyway, that aside, we have got File Card Frenzy, and let's check out what the deal is with 1994 Viper. As I said, one of the last figures that I was able to get when I was collecting Joes back in the day. And it tells me codename Viper, so we've established that pretty well, I think. And it says he's the Cobra Infantry Trooper, so he's still doing that. The story checks out. And according to the quote, if you want to get anywhere in Cobra, you have to start out as a Viper. And it tells me Vipers are the grunts of the Cobra Legions. If there's an especially dirty job that needs to be carried out, these guys aren't asked to do it. They volunteer for it. They are highly motivated, superbly trained, and formidably equipped. Okay. All Vipers are issued a combination laser rifle rocket launcher, the laser part of which can function as a short burst assault weapon, a sustained fire cover support weapon, or a long-range sniper rifle. They're also equipped with multi-layer body armor and blast resistance helmets with built-in night vision built-in night vision visors. Sorry, I do apologize, everyone. So it says, fighting them is like fighting any tough as nails army grunt, except these guys never show mercy. And of course, he's got his usual point outs, like in the picture and stuff. Tells us we got armor plated Viper helmet with oxygen filters, multi-layer body armor with reinforced bio hinges. They might have been hitting up Cobra La there. LL66 long pistol with sight. Is that from maybe LL Cool J? Helped out with that, perhaps. Standard issue backup laser pistol, bandolier strapped ammunition pouches, thermal control body armor processors. Tell you what, that'd be handy here in Melbourne at the moment. It's cold as. We got leg strap Cobra Commando knife and rocket launching Master Blaster. Well, that's escalated quickly, hasn't it? But how's that for a taste of 1994 G.I. Joe? And Cobra especially, like how just weird and bizarre it became. And, you know, I stuck with it. And if there were figures in 1995, I would have certainly jumped on them because, you know, I had a paper round at the time and a bit of cash and stuff. So, yeah, no problem. But, yeah, here we are today with 1994 Viper, and yeah, a real unusual update. Like, it's a pretty cool figure. I would have liked it if they'd have gone with, say, a black, red, and blue theme, as opposed to going all out with purple and orange. And he did pop him up in the comics, from what I recall, this particular bloke. And then they sort of subbed him out for the original OG design towards the end anyway. But there we go. Pretty crazy cool figure. And apparently these are getting hard to find as well at the moment, which boggles my mind. But that's a story for another day. And a story for another day is another episode of Assemble the Troops, which is coming soon. So let me know in the comments below, did you have one of these guys? Did you have an original Viper or one of the 25th anniversary ones? Let me know. Shout it out loud. Hit us up with a like and a subscribe. And thank you everyone for all the support so far. We have hit the 100 subscribers mark. So I'm really happy and proud of all you guys watching the show and being a part of this journey. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. So stay safe, stay cool, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.